So I honestly think I have found the cheat code when it comes to happiness. Now, I'm not talking about being happy 24/7. I feel like that's literally impossible, but I would say I'm happy 98% of the day, every single day. And it didn't used to be like this. Over the last few years, I've battled with emotions. I've been high, I've been low, and I wasn't able to find a common ground between the two. I was always up here, or I was always down here. And social media played a big factor in that. Okay. So this isn't going to be a video on quitting social media. I can talk about this in a later video, but I was constantly going up and down, constantly going up and down. And I wasn't happy with who I was. And even though I was achieving great things, even though I was making more money, even though I was living in better places, I had better people around me, I still found myself empty, and I would still get upset or depressed that I wasn't where I wanted to be. And I think that was the biggest thing, is I was constantly looking at the next thing. I was constantly looking on, how can I achieve this, or how can I be here by this date? I was always thinking ahead. And this is the cheat code to happiness: gratitude. Okay. Now, before you click off this video, let me explain. In that state that I was in, where I was constantly reaching for new things, I was constantly trying to make more money, I was constantly trying to get the next thing, I was trying to buy the next thing, I was trying to be this next thing. I'm constantly in a state of lack of, right? I'm constantly in a state of lack of. So what that means is, when you are, I'll be happy when, or, if I get this thing, I'll be happy then, or if I get to this destination, I'm going to be happy then. You're operating in a lack of mindset, right? A lack of mindset. And the universe isn't going to reward you when you are in a lack of state. Things changed for me when I started being grateful for where I was. Now, that doesn't mean that you are now just going to stay where you are. I'm grateful for this and I'm never going to try and achieve X and Y. No, you can be grateful for where you are while you work for what you don't have. Now, that is the mindset that I have now. Every single day, I wake up and I journal in this things that I'm grateful for. I literally write every single morning, thank you, God. Waking up is a blessing in itself. When you start your day off in a state of gratitude, everything else that comes your way is just a bonus. And it's literally changed my life. I can't stress this enough, how much being grateful for everything has changed my life. And I've made more money. I've had better friends. I've had better experiences. And every single day, I'm happy. I'm happy every day. Yeah, there's going to be moments throughout the day where something happens and maybe I'm upset for a second, but I have found this cheat code that I'm able to just completely switch it on a dime, because I'm just grateful. I'm alive, I'm breathing, I have access to the internet. I got a roof over my head. And when I'm operating in this state of gratitude, I feel like everything just works out. Everything works out because everything's happening the way it should be. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. And everything that's ours is supposed to be ours. And that's just kind of how I live. And it's been unbelievable. So to implement this hack, what you're going to need to do is buy a notepad. And I need you to write every single morning things that you are grateful for. Okay. It can be the friends, it can be family, it can be your job. And doing this is going to put you in a state of gratitude right off the bat. What I want you to stop doing is waking up in the morning and checking your phone, checking social media right away, scrolling right away. Because when you're doing that, you are now starting your day living someone else's life, right? How many times have you opened social media in the morning and you see something you don't want to see? Before you even gotten out of bed to start your day yet, you are now upset or triggered because of something you've seen on social media that someone else said that's living their life. Think about how broken that is. And that's something that used to happen to me all the damn time. All the time. And it would rob me from my happiness. It would completely rob me from my happiness. I now don't have any social media. I have YouTube. I love YouTube because I feel like it is the best platform for education. But the rest of them are just garbage, man. They're garbage. I'm not going to dive too deep into this because I want to talk about this in a later video. But be grateful, man. Be grateful. Like, think about how many people don't wake up every single day. Think about where you were years ago. Think about where you were years ago. This is huge, I'm a trader myself. I'm constantly seeing other traders on social media who are where I wanted to be. Or you could be a business owner. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. Or maybe you're not an entrepreneur. Maybe you have a completely normal 9-to-5 job, and that's completely fine as well. But you're constantly seeing people. You're seeing highlights of other people's lives that are where you want to be, or you think they're happy. You're seeing highlights. You're seeing highlights every single day. We're seeing highlights of other people. And it's so easy to be unsatisfied. It's so easy to be upset. Because if you're maybe not in a situation that you want to be in yet, maybe you're not at that job yet that you want, or maybe you're not at that physique level yet that you see, that you want to have, sorry. And you see these people online that are where you want to be, it can be very, very easy to lose track of how much we have achieved already. Like a couple of years ago, I was working a 9 to 5 job that I didn't like, and I didn't know what else I was going to do with my life. And then I found trading, and I found ways to make money online, and everything changed for me. But I still was unsatisfied, and I still wasn't grateful. I feel like gratitude is something that you're not thinking about unless someone mentions it. Like, how many of you operate each day just going on with your day and you don't ever think about the things you're grateful for? But as soon as someone like myself right now says, be grateful, think about the things you're grateful for, it's like, oh my God, how did I not think of this? It's so easy to just be distracted. And I think this is a big thing. I think we're just distracted all the time. We're always thinking about the next thing instead of being grateful for what we have. And it's huge because I feel like it's literally a cheat code. It's literally a cheat code. And it wasn't until I started thinking this way that my life seriously started to change. I'm not kidding when I say I'm so happy. I'm the happiest I've ever been. Every single day I'm happy. There's moments where I'm not, but guess what? That's just being human. But you're going to be able to kind of hack your brain when these negative thoughts come in your brain. So what I like to do is, say I'm going on with my day and something happens. Maybe I lose a trade, or maybe I don't get this client that I wanted, or maybe I get a hate comment, or I don't know, some family stuff goes on, some friend stuff goes on, someone cuts me off in traffic. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of things. Automatically, I will be pissed off. That's just human nature, right? I get mad, but I don't act on that. And I catch that thought immediately. And I think of, damn, I'm just grateful to be here. I'm grateful to do what I do every day. I'm grateful to have this person in my life. I'm say someone cuts me off in traffic. I think, damn, maybe I wasn't supposed to be at this place at this time. I'm just always thinking about things, and everything's happening to me for a reason. Everything's happening to me for a reason. And yeah, that's my cheat code to happiness. And I hope this video provided a lot of value for you all. Remember, be grateful for what you have right now. We have amazing opportunities in front of us. We have amazing opportunities right now to take advantage of, to get to an amazing place in our lives. So be grateful for everything you have right now while you work for what you don't. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new, comment something you'd like me to talk about next. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.